Everyday superpower where we talk body language, relationships, game, and everything in between. Okay. I'm going to raise a conversation with you today. I don't think we're going to get into a resolute answer, but I'm going to give you some food for thought. We're going to philosophize on something in regards to attraction, in regards to relationships, in regards to your engagement with women, and your perspective of such, because I think I might be able to open a separate means of perceiving this particular situation if you are a little one-sided on the issue, and if not, at least it's going to raise some discourse. So should you allow another man to buy your girlfriend, your date, your wife a drink? For the sake of it, we're going to call it an alcoholic beverage, and for the sake of it, we're going to say she, if not both of you, are in a adult social environment, a nightclub, a bar, a pub, somewhere that serves alcoholic beverages and houses social groups for social environment. Now, why I say this is going to raise conversation and not necessarily have an answer is because there are two particular means of dealing with this. Either you don't allow or you disagree with somebody buying your wife a drink. I assume that would be the general perspective, right? What do you mean? No one's buying my missus a drink. He can't buy my missus a drink. Or for those who have their pimp hands strong, maybe their missus won't allow somebody to buy them a drink. Or maybe it's just down to naivety. If you weren't there, then maybe she would do, but you believe that she won't, right? Maybe your ego is protecting you in that particular realm. Now, I'm here to open up the alternate perspective. Why are you so worried about another man buying your missus a drink? Can't you orchestrate it to garner free stuff off of the weaker male? Can't you hustle and bustle? Can't you be so confident that it doesn't matter? You see, this is the incredible dynamic. You overtly declaring that another man can't buy your partner a drink is showcasing such a high degree of care. It borders on the insecure. And you may say, well, would it be insecure to argue against my missus fucking that guy then? Each and everyone has boundaries and it's completely understandable. That's why I'm saying it's open for discussion, because you making bold declaration that she would never take a drink off of someone is opening up a door for her to walk all over you by doing the counter opposite. Why wouldn't she take a drink off of someone else? Is it because you are perceived as such high value in her eyes that she wouldn't risk so? She wouldn't dare potentially offending you? She wouldn't dare potentially annoying you to the degree where you left because she knows another man like you is hard to find? That could be a possibility. That could be, potential. Yeah. But on the flip side, if you were of such high value, why would you care? And why would you be of opinion that it matters another man gifts your woman? She's not out of pocket for accepting it, right? Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. I think I'm getting a call. But this stems from a dynamic, a snake eating its own tail, a perfect circle of where the pimp meets the cook. It's not two dimensional. There is depth and dynamic to relationships, and you need to understand this because the man who is of the utmost comfort understands there are 200,000 women just like her he can possess, right? And I use the word possess in a careless manner. I don't really care, but he can be with the women of his choice. He is of a high standard. He doesn't necessarily have to declare what she can and can't do because he knows through the recognition of pattern of her behavior up until this point, not through his own, we play the game well. We don't do it through our own egocentric, pedestalization of self, our overcompensation of self. We do it through identifying who she is, how she perceives us, how she is operated around us, and the choices she has made around us. And when we've caught her lying, and when we've caught her dealing with other people, to what extent has she gone? What boundaries has she set up? What boundaries have we set up as a team? We needn't worry about a third party getting involved in the mix. And what's important is if that third party came in and she cheated on you with them, life goes on, doesn't it? It's pointless. If she's gonna cheat on you with somebody else, right? If she's in position to cheat on you, if she's in the mindset to cheat on you, if she's in the mind state and the time and everything makes sense to her, it's only a matter of time. You declaring rules and regulations and telling her what she can and can't do isn't going to really change anything. You're only shooting yourself in the foot by denying the fact that that woman isn't for you, because by choice, by separation of value within this unspoken marketplace, the way she perceives you as more valuable than her integrates with her biological need to procreate and coexist with someone of your value. She wouldn't throw that away for the sake of physical engagement with another man, love with another man. It doesn't compare and contrast with the lifestyle and fulfillment you can provide and are providing at that moment in time. A momentary decision based upon someone buying her a drink is not going to lead to a breaking of a relationship that has been established over an extended time, that you have acknowledged the differentiation and pedestalization of your position within this dynamic, the duality of such. You exist upon the higher plane. That's what the masculine does. The masculine performs as God themselves as he looks down upon the woman and the woman upon the child. So, would you be bothered if another man bought your missus a drink? She could turn to you and say, he bought me a drink, but I didn't accept it. Okay, well done, congratulations. Why are you telling me? It's natural. If you weren't going to accept it, that's fine. You don't need to come and tell me. She's coming to you for points to garner your response and test you in a way. But it's irrelevant. Whether you do or do not take that drink, what does it matter to me? Do you know? If you take one step in the wrong direction, I'm gone. We know that. I don't even need to speak of that with clarity. It's just the nature of our relationship and how I value myself in relation to you. I don't need you. So, you know, Well done. Here's a couple of points. Congratulations. But whether you took it or not, I couldn't care less. Do you see where I'm coming from? See where I'm coming from? You're not going to be able to prevent other men from flirting to whichever degree with your partner, especially if she is someone who in this world is deemed as attractive, right? You've got the woman you've always desired. Do you think you're the only person on planet Earth who perceives her as such? No. Many other men out there are feeling the same way towards her. So let it be and detach. And I guess it's a matter of understanding things over time and unfortunately creating a defensive mechanism over time through, falling on your face and having women take the piss out of you a little bit as you're younger. But the sooner you get over that phase, the better. I don't believe that any man can really learn about this game without, getting his hands dirty and unfortunately falling into, dire straits from time to time. But what more needs to be said? That's a little ramble and a rave. I'm signing off on that one. Peace.